thought it would be great to go through all of my junk journals for 2024. This is the first one, and look how thick that spine is. Very big. And then I'm not going to go through everything, but this is how it is on the other side. And in the back, I made this book, made it look like it's old and crumpled and an antique, but that's basically just tissue paper, I think. So yeah, so this is the beginning of the year. I even put New Year here. So this is the first one. It's another thick journal. This is the other one that I filled up, the second one, and another pretty thick journal. I stitched these. I haven't used my sewing machine in a while, since I made this in last year actually. So this, if you're curious, how thick are these? How thick is the spine? 3.5 inches, like 8 centimeters. So yeah, so I filled that up. So this is the second junk journal. This is the next one that I made, that I filled up. Another thick one. Sometimes I get tired of having like really tall or big pages, so I try to just change it up and use kind of more a softer cover this time. Here it is. How thick. It will carry over to 2025. Another thick, chunky junk journal that I made. So yeah, I'm still working on this one, so it will definitely carry over to 2025, but it will have 2024 memories, because I think I'm around October right now, doing all the pages and stuff. So pretty happy with my junk journals. So there's 4 of them. I say planners, they're really for planning or doing to-dos list, and these are pretty much those things, or tracking or something. So this was my very first Hobonichi, and I started tracking some things, and then it ended up being, what did I purchase that week? Like if I receive a package, a sticker or something, it ended up being that way. There's some tracking things here. I tried to do that. So as you could tell, 2024 was a lot of things that I bought, because these are all like the stickers that I got, invoices, stuff like that. So that's gonna change. And then at the back, so besides kind of what I purchased, it ended up being my pen list. So basically every time I get a new pen, I would ink it up and write it down. So this is crazy. I know some of these I already sold. If you look, I have tried and at some point owned 82 pens. So yes, I've sold some of them, kept, I would say, most of them. So yes, I still have a lot of pens. And then at the back, it started being my ink journal, but then that actually migrated to a different notebook. So technically, I guess this is a notebook. It's not really a planner. So yeah. And then in terms of planner stuff that I really use for planning, this is my work planner. I'm not gonna really go through what's inside, since this is work. So this is an example week. I had to cover it because there's some work stuff there, but I divided it into 3 columns, and then I put like, I tried, putting in like, what's the weather like, and then some more to-do stuff and stickers, and then I tried to do my mood tracker and my sleep. So it's really bad. I even put late over there. So that's pretty much what my work planner looks like, and a lot of just like notes at the back. So that's my for work stuff. And then this one, since I don't have a big one, the A5, I like the weekly layout, and that's what I use for planning for our family stuff. So as you can tell, I'm a person with lots of stickers, but typically what I do is I would write stuff down first, and then and then I will put the stickers afterwards to just make it pretty. So function first and then decorate some things and make it all look pretty. So that's my weekly stuff. This is just some random notebook and stickers and stuff. So those are my planner stuff for 2024. Now some things, some notebooks that will continue to 2025 because they're not all finished. So I have a 5-year journal. Oh, it's upside down. So I have a 5-year journal. Oh, I lied. This is actually my first Hobonichi. Never mind. It's my first Hobonichi purchase ever. I got it in January. But this one, the cover, I got it recently, September, the launch. So September 1st. But this is my 5-year, so I'm going strong. I can't believe it, but I'm almost, of course, to the end of December, which means when I start again for January 1st, for example, like that, it would be so good because then I'll have 2025 and then 2024 above it to look at what I did that day. So yeah, so this is going to continue. And then this one, this is actually just a cover. Whatever notebook I'm using, I just put them in here. But this will basically continue because it's just like random things. And then, so is this one, some notes. So this will continue because these are just like notebooks that haven't even filled up. This is my ink journal. So I've changed on how I like log my inks. I mean, it was like this, and then it changed to this, and then I realized, why am I not using the other side, you know? So everything on this right side are like the inks that I acquire or swap with people. And then, so I remember what I inked up my pens. That's when I realized I could use the left side. So like, let's look at my currently inked. That's November. My December. I need to actually update and see. I think I actually still have these inked up. I guess I'm not writing as much. But yeah, so these are still most of those inks. So I do tend to forget what I've inked up my pens. So I think this will continue, definitely continue to 2025, because one of my things this year would be to just slow down, not planning to buy any more inks. I think what would be good is if I want to showcase like this, I swatch some Vinta inks. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll make a video or just fill this up that way, and it would still be my currently inked on the other side. So that's it for those. So besides my junk journals, I do have what some people may call like commonplace book. Like if they see something, they hear a quote or something, they want to write it down, I would use that. But what ended up happening is I like stickers so much or whatever that I just ended up writing my thoughts kind of like Dear Diary style, but then like sticking some things. So I think I started with, if I'm not mistaken, maybe this one. So this was, I didn't want it to get too thick, but it's basically, I wrote with my fountain pens. So it's kind of like slowing down, and then just kind of like my thoughts for today. This one, I didn't like the paper as much. So I started doing like a commonplace, but then I didn't like the paper. So just played with some inks just to fill it up. This one, oh, I think this is my Bible study. So this one is 2022, but I ended up just, it's a planner, but I just ended up filling it up to just call it done. This is one of those Dear Diary kind of stuff with stickers and washi tapes, BTS. And then I also just made a Colorado small insert, small notebook, and I thought that was fun. I tried to do that and putting it in one small notebook instead of like putting it in my junk journal. So I finished that. Got an A4, which is the Avec original, and I did fill it up. So I got encouraged that I could keep doing this. So I am going to continue in 2025, but this is basically July to December. It started with just like whatever, playing with my new Omniflex nib, some stickers that I got from friends, being like also memory keeping. I've done a flip through of these already. So that's that. I'm going to continue that. And then I made my own cousin, which is like an A5 size, Daily Avec, and see if I could fill it up, like before investing on like the Hobonichi. So I made my own. When I mean I made my own is I just dated them. Example of this one, I just made my own. Like I cut a date 26, 27, kind of mimicked 1 page per day. Did that, and yeah, I just ended up liking it, and I like doing it. So this was, I guess I started that September, and then October, November, and then so looking at these, I mean, it's just makes me so happy filling up notebooks like these. So these are my 2024, you know, stickers, random thoughts, just writing, or so. Yep. So yeah. Thanks for watching.